Albert Einstein changed the way the world sees the universe, and his name has become a symbol of genius itself. His ideas went beyond science and touched the imagination of people everywhere, making him one of the most recognized figures in history. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, a small city in Germany. His family was Jewish, and his parents were Hermann and Pauline Einstein. Hermann worked as an engineer and salesman, while Pauline took care of the family and loved music, which he passed on to Albert Einstein. As a child, Albert Einstein did not speak fluently until the age of 4, and some people even thought he was slow. However, this silence was not a weakness but a sign of the deep thinking that later defined his life. Albert Einstein was curious about the world around him, and he showed an early interest in numbers, puzzles, and the mysteries of nature. In his early years, Albert Einstein's family moved to Munich, where he attended a Catholic elementary school. Later, he joined the Luitpold Gymnasium, where he began his formal education. Albert Einstein did not enjoy the strict and rigid style of teaching at that school. He preferred to learn in a freer way, by asking questions and exploring ideas. This independent spirit made him clash with some of his teachers, but it also built the foundation for his creative mind. By the time Albert Einstein was a teenager, his family had moved to Italy because of financial troubles, and Albert Einstein continued his studies in Switzerland. Albert Einstein enrolled at the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich in 1896. At first, he wanted to study electrical engineering, but he soon shifted to focus on physics and mathematics. The school gave Albert Einstein freedom to think deeply, and he began forming ideas that would later change the scientific world. During his time at the Polytechnic, Albert Einstein met Mileva Maric, a fellow student who shared his passion for science. They later married and had children, though their relationship faced many struggles. After graduating, Albert Einstein did not immediately find a job as a professor. Instead, in 1902, he worked at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern as a technical assistant. This job may not have seemed impressive, but it gave Albert Einstein free time to think and develop his theories. In 1905, while still working at the Patent Office, Albert Einstein published 4 groundbreaking papers in the journal Annalen der Physik. This year became known as his miracle year. These papers included the theory of special relativity, which introduced the famous equation E equals mc squared, showing the relationship between energy and mass. As Albert Einstein's reputation grew, he began teaching at universities across Europe. He took positions in Zurich, Prague, and later Berlin, where he became a professor at the Prussian Academy of Sciences. His work continued to expand, and in 1915 he published the General Theory of Relativity, which explained how gravity is not just a force but a curve in space and time caused by mass and energy. In 1919, an eclipse gave scientists a chance to test this theory, and when their observations confirmed his predictions, Albert Einstein became world famous overnight. Newspapers around the globe called him a genius, and his name became a household word. Albert Einstein wrote many scientific works, not just about relativity but also about quantum theory, statistical mechanics, and cosmology. His ideas influenced modern physics in every way, and his papers are still studied by scientists today. Beyond science, Albert Einstein was also a thinker and writer about peace, education, and human rights. He used his fame to speak about the dangers of nationalism and war, especially after seeing the rise of the Nazi regime in Germany. Albert Einstein faced many challenges in his life. As a Jewish man in Germany during the rise of Adolf Hitler, he was forced to leave his home country. In 1933, Albert Einstein moved to the United States and took a position at Princeton University in New Jersey. He lived there for the rest of his life. Though he became an American citizen, he never lost his connection to the world, often speaking about international cooperation and peace. During World War II, Albert Einstein signed a letter to President Franklin Roosevelt warning about the possibility of Germany developing powerful weapons, which led to the Manhattan Project. However, Albert Einstein himself did not work directly on the atomic bomb and later regretted that his name had been connected to its creation. In his later years, Albert Einstein continued to search for a unified theory that would connect all the forces of nature, but he never fully solved it. He became a symbol of wisdom and kindness, admired not only for his brilliance but also for his simple lifestyle and playful personality. Albert Einstein loved music, often playing the violin, and he enjoyed walking and thinking deeply. Albert Einstein died on April 18, 1955, in Princeton, leaving behind a legacy that is unmatched in the history of science. His work changed the way humans see time, space, and the universe itself. He became more than a scientist. He became an icon of creativity, curiosity, and the human spirit's search for truth. One of Albert Einstein's most famous quotes is, "Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world."